So hello everybody and welcome back to Empires of the Ants. Now this is a video where we're just only gonna be doing war missions, and where we're just only gonna be doing war. We're only gonna be dealing with the termites. So I just did the thing I learned from the tutorial. So of course blue beats green, green beats orange, orange beats blue, blue beats green, right? I said that, and orange beats blue, right? So I just did that by learned from the tutorial, and I'm assuming I kept my warriors because it starts you out with warriors. So I assumed they had what do you call it? I assumed they also had warriors. So I bought gunners, and I dealt with the firebugs so I can get some food. Also, you have to attack nests to get your own nests. So I decided to go for a pine cone nest. I think it's a pine cone nest. Yeah, I was doing very good. I already got about like 3 nests. I got workers, and I got 1 power. Right. I also got guitars. Well, I don't think I got them. I think it's part of the mission, but yeah. And I just kept on getting resources. So I decided to go to my first skirmish between the two us and the other colony. So I decided to try to steal a nest from the termites. Yeah, so eventually I got too cocky and assumed I could finish the mission, as I had rage and I had healing. I had 3 legions, and I think I made them. I was hoping I made them broke. So I just attacked their queen's nest instantly. I used my rage, I used my healing, but my warriors and my workers were getting destroyed. Eventually, I just lost most of my troops, and I end up just running away, and I just gave up agents back because I had enough food. But eventually my nest got attacked. Something that's annoying about this is that not only this is the nest I stole from them, this nest I spent food by buying nest gunners, and they're getting destroyed by warriors. Sure, it was a stupid idea to try to save that nest. So I think I tried to protect my nest, I'm assuming, but I decided to get interrupted by ladybugs. And here's the thing about ladybugs. In this game, they're like bodybuilders compared to these ants. Like, they're extremely strong. They can just melt your ants. Okay, eventually I just gave up because I was losing too many resources, and I basically lost all my legions. I lost 1 nest that had like some of my powers. Alright, so I came back to the mission, and this time I guess I tried a little bit differently than last time. This up, but I kind of did the same thing as last time. I followed the same strategy because I think I just lost because I was getting too cocky. I also decided to do like a faster strategy, and I still had warriors and gunners because, again, I didn't want to remove my warriors. So yeah, I got another pair of warriors, and I went to another nest. So far I had about like 4 nests, and I was doing pretty good. All I need is workers. But here's the problem: you kind of have to use your units responsibly because you can only have 5 legions. And here's the thing: I needed a super legion, a super support legion, because I knew they were they were also gonna have a like door beetles and stuff. I don't know why, but I decided to spend like every single nest I got. I would waste my food on nest gunners. And I'm not saying they're not important, but like I'll put them in spots, and even in on nests I don't even care about. I was thinking the AI is just stupid. because I got so much more nests than the termites, but they decided to attack us, which is a stupid idea to bring two legions to a four legion fight. So I just absolutely destroyed him. So already I was thinking the AI is just not smart, like not smart at all. And I guess I was kind of right. So at this point I was tired of defending every nest I got, so I decided finally to get a super support legion. That cost a that here's the problem. This costs a lot of resources. Like you had to be rich in resources. First of all, I needed defenses on the nest. Then I had to get a chemical laboratory, which costs 80 wood and 80 food. So that's already like 160 resources. And then I had to wait 60 seconds. And then I had to buy the super support legion, and then just to get them I had to spend 100 food, and if they die I had to spend another 100 food. So it was gonna cost a lot of resources. And oh, at this point the termites so badly wanted my nest and just started attacking me, constantly sending waves and stuff, which it made me have to spend a lot of food. And will slow down the process for me getting the super support legion. Very costly because I already lost two legions and I needed the super support badly. They're also going for my so many of my nests, like my super support nest. They're going for two nests at the same time. If you don't know, that's very bad because if you if you lose that nest, that means you lose all the resources on the nest, all the food you spent, all the wood you spent. So it was gonna be tough protecting this. So eventually, I caught the termites by surprise and got my super support. I got my gunners back, and this caused them to for me to absolutely destroy them because I had their wood barrier. I had nest gunners and had my gunners. Just kept on coming and just kept on going and going and just kept on trying to get this nest, which is very bad, like very bad. This caused me to lose so many resources, and I didn't want my super support to die, but luckily they have a lot of health and they're dealing with gunners. So eventually after the last wave, it wasn't really that hard, but I managed to deal with them, and I didn't have to had to spend all my resources. I got all my legions back, and it was going good so far. Now, since I basically made them broke, I just decided to go for their nest. I had more nests than them. They had very little amount of nests. I took everything from them. So all I had to do is use my powers and just destroy their nest. I just rips through their wood barrier, just killing their legions left and right. Now here, I basically won. I just needed to kill the last support they had because now they're broke. Now they can't respawn any legions. It's broke too. I lost my warriors. I lost my workers. I just had my two gunners left, and my door beetles were on low health. But we gone through the struggle, and we end up we ended up winning. This time, instead of being in a literal place that looks like a war zone, we're in a forest. So the first thing I usually do is I got guitar first. I first got mushroom farm. So I got also I got gunners, so I'm basically just following the same strategy as last time. So I got another nest and I got workers. So I decided to deal with firebugs so I can get more wood and food. So I scaled around the nest, around the map, and I found a termite nest. So I decided to deal with it because I had no, like, absolutely zero defenses. By the way, this wasn't an easy mission because we were getting attacked a lot, but luckily they had warriors and I had two sets of gunners. Alright, at this point, this part, I was safe. I got all my resources back and I wasn't really getting attacked. So, we're just gonna skip to the part where the action actually happened. Into this nest, yes, they were attacking it, but like, they did like zero damage. All they did is break the wood barrier. So let's just skip to the actual good part. Here wasn't really a fun battle. I mean, it was literally just two gunners against soldiers and workers. Alright, so I had to somewhat respect the AI for actually doing good battles and stuff. I changed my mind. They just stood there. So it was time to actually start attacking them and making them waste resources and get a super support legion. So far the other colony hasn't been making much good decisions. So far it was good, and I got a chemical laboratory, so I can get a super support legion. Again, that costs a lot of food. That costs like pretty much all my resources. So we got in another battle, and I really like these battles because one, they waste their resources, and I got my super support legion easily to deal with their workers and their soldiers. And I have nest gunners and gunners. And I was about to bring my soldiers and workers. So I like their dumb decisions. So at this point, I was getting tired of just dealing with these guys and protecting my nest. So I just decided to just full on attack their headquarters, and I just won easily. The funny thing is that they literally tried to use their last legion against us, but our spitters came in time to stop them, and we just ripped through the headquarters. So we end up easily completing the mission, and that's kind of it for today's video. So that's basically it for today's episode. The rest of the video is just me completing, well, doing missions I failed, doing missions I couldn't do, and we're just gonna speed this up. So if you enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.